Good afternoon. My name's Sian Ellingworth and this is Mick Geraghty, wherever he's gone. And we're part of Frecco Food and Beverage Limited. So you're probably wondering, what are Freccos? Well, they're individual portions of fresh, natural ingredients that are carefully blended to produce really good quality soups, sauces, gravies, porridge and drinks. So we've got fruit dipping sauces there, and we've got our raspberry lemonade and traditional lemonade for you to try. So we think that Freccos have got a number of benefits that could offer comfort. First of all, they're IQF, so individually quick frozen, which means we don't need to add preservatives. Our food products are all produced in 25-gram portions, which means you would get absolute portion control, and they're really quick to defrost in the microwave. So they can be ready in moments, and you only use as much or as little as you want.
So we've got 2 Freccos and a piece of raw salmon. I'm going to give that 2.5 minutes in the microwave, and then serve it up to you.
Okay, thanks Mick. They're all made from completely natural ingredients, so absolutely no additives, colourings or preservatives. And they're all made from recipes devised by our own award-winning chef, Mick. Finally, our fruit drinks all contain real fruit inclusions. So whole raspberries, cranberries, wedges of lemon, and we don't think there's anything else like them in the marketplace, so totally unique.
We have developed a range of soups using all fresh ingredients, and this is a sweet potato korma, which with our individual 35-gram Freccos, you can reheat as much as you want or as little as you want, depending on service time or where the service is taking place.
Finally, sauces. So maybe your supermarket cafes might want to stock a range of our sauces and be able to offer the customer real choice. So they can choose from a range of maybe plum tomato and balsamic, a nut-free pesto, maybe green Thai curry, and they could choose to have that with perhaps a pasta or jacket potato, chicken or fish.
Okay, what we've got is some flaked salmon, which was cooked from chilled, with our puttanesco sauce, which is a base tomato sauce with added chopped capers and tapenade.
It's a well-rehearsed pitch from Sian Ellingworth and Mick Geraghty, who have presented to the Compass panel of judges looking to ignite interest in their range of natural frozen ingredients. With a wealth of samples to try, the atmosphere is far from frosty, but Managing Director for Commercial Oliver Koch wants more than just a taster.
Is this just frozen? Is it frozen concentrated? What's the basic concept?
The drinks are frozen concentrated.
Right.
And the food is ready to serve. We could make it concentrated, but we found that talking to people, most people like it to be heat and serve rather than having to add things, and then you introduce an element of variability, which some operators have struggled with. But because it's individual, so it's 25 grams, so if you were serving soup, you would use 8 of those to make a 200-gram serve of soup, for instance. So you decide. And if it was sauce, your 25 grams would probably be enough if you were serving it with some fish or chicken.
What's the differentiator in the market?
Absolute portion control and really good quality, consistent every time, and suitable for anyone at any level to be able to use. And it also gives you a shelf life of up to 2 years. So if you use chilled, you've got to use it within 2 or 3 days. So this means absolutely no waste.
Can I ask you a question around your production facility? You said that you've got a state-of-the-art, purpose-built premises. Can you? Because there's obviously a lot of different products that you are hoping to sell. So clearly, you've got quite a complex setup within your production facility to cope with those different demands.
In terms of the recipes, particularly with food, we really mimic what you do in your kitchen at home. So we use big brat pans to brown things off and get the flavour, and then they're blended in effectively what is like an industrial size hand blender that you would use at home. And then it's deposited into the moulds, sealed, so it's all in line, and then it goes into a spiral freezer and it's quick frozen. So
how do you sell it? What sizes does it come in?
It's up to you. They're either sold in individual portions similar to this but with a nicer top web. So that's an individual portion that you would use for a drink. But if you were buying them to use in soups where you needed to use several at once, then we'd do a 1 kilo bag of what we call naked Freccos.
Have you done some comparisons of your cost per 100 ml versus
Yeah, and it's
market?
consistently cheaper.
than ready to use?
Yes. I think it will be cheaper. I think it will be much more efficient to use, and it will be better quality than you've currently got.
Okay, so shall we put it to the vote as to whether we think we should continue the conversation and explore, I guess, is the... Chris, your thoughts?
Well, I think for maybe some of the smaller sites within our local sites category, yes, I think there could be some opportunity. So I think it's worthy of some further explanation.
Andy?
Yeah, I think we should try that. Small number of units, see how it does financially and taste-wise. See how the chefs get on with it, and then if there's if it works, there's a bigger audience, I guess.
Great.
On?
I'm not sure on the drinks, to be honest, because I think us making up drinks, I think we're moving much more, and there's so many products out there, there's so many fresh products and variations. I'm not sure about the drinks bit. The sauces bit, I can see the flexibility of being able to do stuff in small quantities. So, yeah, I think it's got to be worth having a look at.
Yeah, I think a small focus trial. I think the important thing is to understand how the chefs deal with it. Okay, brilliant. Yeah. Thanks, guys.
All right, thanks very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
The judges are impressed with the Frecco concept, but with such a unique business model, the IdeaWorks judges feel that a focused trial may be the best way to serve it up.